It unfortunately looks like we're heading to 1984 at a rapid rate. The UK government issues new data demand for UK Apple users. This is from the BBC. From TechCrunch, UK government tries again to access encrypted Apple customer data. The UK government has issued a new order giving it the right to demand access to the personal data of Apple's British users, the BBC understands. The UK says that it needs access to individuals' private data when backed by an appropriate warrant if there is a threat to national security. Apple maintains that privacy is at the heart of its business and says it will not compromise on data protection anywhere in the world. So earlier this year, in the early stages of the row, Apple removed its advanced data protection from the UK market and embarked on legal action. This is a statement from Apple's 23rd of September 2025. Apple can no longer offer advanced data protection in the United Kingdom to new users. They rightly say here that they're disappointed with what the UK is doing, especially given the continuing rise of data breaches and other threats to customer privacy. Apple remains committed to offering our users the highest level of security for their personal data, and we are hopeful that we will be able to do so in the future in the United Kingdom. They say, as they've said many times before, that they don't have a backdoor or master key to any of our products or services and never will. Withdrawing advanced data protection from the UK will not affect some of the applications that are encrypted by default using end-to-end encryption. Users in the UK who have not already enabled ADP will no longer be able to do that. And this covers a whole bunch of things. Advanced data protection continues to be available everywhere else in the world for the moment. And this is the problem. If the UK government gets this enforced, how long is it going to be before your government wants access as well? Access to all your information on iCloud, all your photos, etc., etc. What I find really amazing is the firm cannot legally comment on the existence of these orders because they are supposed to be kept secret, but a judge has sided with a coalition of civil liberties groups and news organizations to rule that the legal row between the government and Apple could not be held in secret. So the UK wants access to all your data in iCloud, and then we have the EU who wants to scan all your private messages and photos. Every photo, every message, every file you send will be automatically scanned without your consent or suspicion. So the world is moving more and more to 1984. And the UK is pushing this in a major way, it seems. I think it's a terrible idea from a cybersecurity point of view to have a backdoor into products like Apple are saying. And it's also a nightmare from a privacy point of view. If you don't care about privacy or privacy, as some people say, then why do you have curtains on your windows, as an example? I think it's a fundamental human right to have privacy. It's very sad to see what's happening here. But what are your thoughts?